So we were notified late afternoon yesterday regarding the fact that there were suspicions that the patient might be showing signs and symptoms consistent with Ebola virus disease. And at that point we activated our emergency operations centre in Christchurch and worked with our health agency, so the Ministry of Health and the Christchurch DHB, to develop the tactical plan to ensure that we had a seamless response from the patient's home in Gore right through until they got into the isolation room in the hospital. The partner wasn't transported, and the reason for that is the advice we received from the Ministry of Health is that the patient had been following very good isolation and self-monitoring processes in her home. He hadn't been involved in her care during that time, and therefore there was no risk to him, although he is being monitored ongoing just in case, but no, we didn't transport him. So our staff use full protective equipment based on international guidelines, and that's part of our plan. So that's full isolation equipment and decontamination equipment, which involves full gowns, glasses, face masks, booties, gloves. The isolation pod itself is a fully enclosed environment that the patient goes inside. It has negative pressure in there. It uses filtered air that goes in and out of that pod, so that essentially once the patient's inside the pod, they're completely isolated, and there's no way, no matter what's happening with them, that anything can get out from that environment. Obviously the key to the success in these missions is to make sure that you've got robust plans in place, that they're well tested, and that you've got the staff trained to do that. And so, we're very pleased with what happened last night and the way that our staff performed. It was a long night for those guys. It was, most of them had been up all day anyway by the time the plan had been activated. So you can imagine that by the time 6:30 in the morning rolled around, they had been on the go for a long period of time.